Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. This is Kevin Moon from God's Country. It's time for your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's weather. Now, here's my friend, Dr. Don.
Hey, East Alabama and West Georgia, I hope you had a happy new year. We got a lot to talk about this morning in our weather forecast as we have a rather significant severe weather threat headed our way for Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday night. We'll let you know what to expect across East Alabama and West Georgia coming up in this morning's edition of your primetime forecast. First, let me remind you to check with Jamie Dukas and find out just how much money Jamie can save you with Alpha Insurance. It's very easy to do. It takes about 5 minutes of your time. All you have to do is scan that QR code on the screen or click the link at the top of this video or simply give Jamie a call at 256-831-7770 to find out how much money Jamie Dukas can save you. Let's take a look at your Storm Prediction Center convective outlook. First, let me remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click that little bell so that when we go live to cover severe weather, you'll be guaranteed to get that notification. Doesn't cost you a dime to subscribe to our YouTube channel, so I hope that you do that today. So we have an enhanced risk of severe weather off to our west today, back across portions of Arkansas down into northwestern Louisiana, northeastern Texas, and maybe extreme southeastern Oklahoma. We could see some pretty big thunderstorms out there today, as well as some dangerous tornadoes. So if you're going to be traveling off to the west, or if you're out west and you're going to be traveling back to the southeast, be real careful if you're going to be traveling through the state of Arkansas today. Some pretty nasty thunderstorms are possible out there. Then as we head toward tomorrow, that area will move off to the east. I don't think it's going to be quite as big of an area of severe weather on Tuesday, but we certainly do have an enhanced risk of severe weather on Tuesday across southern Mississippi up into southwest Alabama and maybe even central Alabama. We do have a slight risk category outlook for East Alabama and West Georgia, and then a marginal risk for North Georgia back over into the Atlanta metro area. For East Georgia and up into the Carolinas, just a rumble of thunder or two. So we're going to have to watch this very closely. Now, as with any severe weather possibilities across the southeast, this is going to be highly dependent on several different things all coming together at the right time to produce this severe weather. So there is a large bust factor with this forecast. We certainly hope that we end up with a busted forecast, but all the ingredients will be on the counter. The question is, do all the ingredients get in the bowl and get mixed up just right at the right time to have severe weather? Well, we think that there is a decent chance that that could happen. So that's why we have an enhanced risk across central Alabama and a slight risk across East Alabama tomorrow. Now, one of the things that we're going to have to watch for is, does the atmosphere become contaminated with showers throughout the day? If that happens, then that will limit the risk of severe weather across the area late tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. But if we go most of the day rain-free, then we could see supercell thunderstorms fire tomorrow afternoon and move into the area late tomorrow afternoon into the overnight. And those severe thunderstorms or those supercell thunderstorms could produce some pretty violent tornadoes. So Tuesday is going to be one of those days you're going to want to stay weather aware throughout the day. Make sure that you know what your severe weather plan is in the event that a tornado warning is issued for your area. Make sure your family understands what that should be, and then just simply be aware throughout the day tomorrow. Make sure that you have a good app on your phone. Make sure you have a NOAA weather radio, and be prepared for that possibility of severe weather tomorrow afternoon, late in the day, into the overnight. Of course, we'll be watching this for you here on Dr. Don's Weather. We'll be posting on Facebook, and if need be, we will go live tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night to cover severe weather for you in the event that we have to. Now, here's one thing I want to make sure you guys completely understand. You need to have multiple ways of receiving severe weather. It's not 100% guaranteed that I can always be here. Those of you who know me know that I work in emergency management during my daytime job. So there's always that chance I can't be here with you live because ironically, the way these weather systems move across Alabama and Georgia, they often line up so that I'm dealing with severe weather in my area of responsibility up here in northeast Georgia. At the same time, those storms are moving through East Alabama and West Georgia. And that certainly could be the case tomorrow afternoon. So I do plan on going live as long as I can. And I'll be covering weather for East Alabama, West Georgia, and Northeast Georgia at the same time. But again, understand, when we go in warning mode up here in Northeast Georgia and in response mode, if we're actually responding to the effects of severe weather, I cannot guarantee you that I can be here live on Facebook and YouTube. So make sure you have multiple ways of receiving severe weather information in the event that we get into a situation like that tomorrow. As we head toward Tuesday, the storms will move on off to the east. They will exit right. We're talking places like Augusta, maybe down into Tifton, south of the I-75 corridor, and then up into North Carolina and South Carolina. These storms will start to move on off to the east. Maybe a lingering shower or thunderstorm hanging around early Wednesday, but I think Wednesday is an improving weather day for East Alabama and West Georgia. Then we clear up nicely, beautiful rest of the week and even into the weekend. Our next storm system will approach from the northwest. Right now, it looks like the timing on our next system will be next Sunday for East Alabama and West Georgia. Current conditions at the East Alabama Bee Company, it's currently 51 degrees. Our high temperature yesterday was an amazing 71 degrees. I was in Randolph County yesterday, and I got to tell you, it was absolutely beautiful, especially when you consider exactly 1 week ago, we were in the 20s for daytime highs. It was just fantastic down in East Alabama and West Georgia yesterday. We currently do have cloudy skies. The wind is currently calm. The humidity is 97%. The barometric pressure at 30.18. No rain officially in the past 24 hours. That will change. Sunrise this morning at 6:43. Sunsets this evening at 4:47 p.m. Don't forget to stop by ML Albury's in downtown Roanoke or Randolph Farmers Co-op in Wedowee. Drove right by there yesterday to pick up your East Alabama Bee Company honey from Mr. Jeff Monroe down at the East Alabama Bee Company. We're headed for 70 this afternoon in Roanoke, Ashland, Lineville, Wedowee, Woodland, all hit for 68. It'll be 67 in Ranburne. Carrollton goes to 68. LaGrange will top out at 72. And Dadeville will hit 71 degrees this afternoon. Alpha Weather Center 6-day forecast from Dr. Don's Weather for your Monday. A slight chance of a shower. We've got a few out there on radar. I'll show you in just a few moments, but that'll be this morning. We'll stay mostly cloudy throughout the day. A peek at the sun can't be ruled out completely. 70 will be your high this afternoon, down to 62, your overnight low. We'll give you a 20% chance of rain after midnight tonight. Maybe even a rumble of thunder or two, and that's what we're going to be watching for. If we can get some rain started tonight, and if we can keep showers on and off throughout the day on Tuesday, that will help limit that severe threat late tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night. So we're really hoping for cloudy, drizzly, dreary, rainy skies tonight and most of the day on Tuesday, which would certainly help limit that severe weather threat. Now, on the flip side of that, if we don't have much rain tonight or tomorrow, and even if we were to get some breaks in the clouds and we got some sunlight tomorrow, that would make the situation even worse. So Tuesday is going to be one of those days, and you hear me say that. You hear me say this sometimes. Tuesday is going to be one of those days you don't want to see the sunshine. And I don't think you will. 90% chance of rain Tuesday afternoon, primarily toward 4 and 5 p.m. is where the severe weather threat will start to become enhanced. We're talking about all modes of severe weather here too, folks. The possibility of some dangerous tornadoes. So again, harping on this, but it's very important. Make sure that you remain weather aware, especially Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night. 69 your high on Tuesday, down to 58 Tuesday night. Showers and thunderstorms will continue throughout the overnight. A 100% chance of rain. Could be some bands of very heavy rainfall out there as well, so some flash flooding will be possible. Wednesday, we start to see this stuff move off to the east. I'm thinking maybe a 70 to 80% chance of rain as the sun comes up Wednesday morning. Maybe by 9 or 10 a.m., that chance of rain goes way down to around a 20% chance through about noon, and then the rain is gone. We may even see the sun Wednesday afternoon. So let's hope we don't see the sun much between now and Wednesday afternoon. 68 will be your high Wednesday, down to 41 Wednesday night, so we cool off a bit. Then on Thursday, back to beautiful sunshine, 55, much cooler, down to 32 on Thursday night. Then on Friday, sunny conditions, 51, below freezing Friday night. And then on Saturday, mostly sunny, 55, 38 your overnight low. And like I mentioned just a few moments ago, our next chance of rain moves in sometime during the day on Sunday. Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar. Like I said, we do have a few showers out there this morning. We've got some fog in the area. Be careful if you run into some of that stuff. The fog has just been horrific here the last couple of mornings. But look at that. We've got a few light showers right there along Highway 431 between Roanoke and Wedowee. Also a few showers around Ashland. If you go back over there in Talladega County, you got showers around Childersburg down to around Sylacauga. And then in Tallapoosa County, we have some light showers popping up there between Alexander City and Dadeville, just north of Highway 280. Nothing major here, just a few scattered light showers out there this morning. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. It's at DSTREN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com. That's our home on the World Wide Web. Upper right-hand corner of our home page, you see a donate button. You can go there and click that, and that's how you help support us here on Dr. Don's Weather. Thank you to Southern Union State Community College and also Mr. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Those are two of our partners here on Dr. Don's Weather, and if you own a business and would like to become a partner, all you have to do is send me a message on Messenger, and I can have you started before we do our next broadcast, which once again, if we have severe weather breakout, we will do our best to go live with you tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. Most likely that would be from our Emergency Operations Center up here in White County, Georgia. But we'll see, certainly attempt to do that if the weather lines up and if we have severe weather to deal with. If not, then I'll see you back in your first thing tomorrow morning with your next edition of the Primetime Forecast on Dr. Don's Weather. Y'all have a fantastic Monday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.